I don't know if there's still blood on my arm. Did it! We got my lifer melanota. Well, I always thought I looked cool in a biker hat. Turns out I do not. But I've left India and I'm in Thailand now. And I've rented this hog here. This thing. Pretty much in a biker gang. Oh, that sucks. That would be my lifer Sicilian. Actually, no. I saw one last time in Thailand. But this one's door, unfortunately. That sucks. Cool animal. I'm road cruising on the bike. So I got nothing last night, but I'm out with Mint, and this girl's from actually LA as well. She's super into snakes, and we're doing some herping tonight. We got a Canoe lineatus, the striped bronze back, and a terrible video. Our first snake, Canoe lineatus. It's probably the bitiest of the bronze backs from what I hear, but I think it's done biting. No, it's not. You can see it inside. That's cool. Not a huge fan of the bronze backs, but I'm happy to get a snake after being just skunked yesterday. And I'll hand this to her. You want to hold it?
Sure. Hi, precious.
So cool. All right, Morgan's going in. I think we got a prize.
Maybe hook direct to the snake. Oh, this is not a Racina, this is Macterisan.
That's Macterisan. That's a lifer for me. Heck yeah.
Nice.
No pressure. Don't lose it.
If you want to try, you might.
No, you go for it. It's nothing in the world if it gets away. Actually, let me just put down the camera.
And they have no red color on the tail. Macterisan have no red color. Usually,
Good.
Racina have a red color on the tail.
Do you see Macterisans more often? Good catch, by the way, Morgan. Oh. She got that so easily.
Thank you.
So, Mint was just talking about the bands. So you get like that digital pattern with Praz, and you get that more of a banded pattern on the neck with Macterisans, and a little bit different snout. This is cool.
So cool. Oh, you are a beauty. Oh, I've never seen a snake like this in my life.
It was way up, and then it jumped, and we caught it midair. So
you caught it midair. That was
now it's got me midair. Who got who? Oh.
Who saved who?
This is a pretty cool lizard.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the name of the genus. You can take your light off now. Okay. Perfect. This is a blue bronze back, which is a lifer for me. Yeah. You want to grab it, Morgan? Sweet.
Hey.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so good.
That blue. There we go. Okay. So it took us forever to like get a halfway decent shot like this because it's just squirmy, but you can see every time it breathes in, the interstitial skin is blue. I'm gonna pass it over to Morgan when she's ready. Enjoying this snake. Yeah, I didn't think we'd enjoy a bronze back this much. It's just gorgeous. Oh, okay. So if you guys are ever here, you got to book with Mint. He's funny as hell. All right. Our guide, Mint, who's on fire tonight, by the way, just spotted this Boiga niggerceps that you cannot even see on the camera because I can't find it. There we go. That's niggerceps, I promise. We got it. Oh, yeah. My very, very first niggerceps. No. These are like probably the Boiga that you do not want to get bitten by. Also known as the red cat snake, dark-headed cat snake, black-headed cat snake. Well, the hand behind the head helps it focus, but it's thinking about biting. Definitely, probably out of all the Boiga you have here, you don't want to let it chew on you, but it's fine. There you go. Who's the buddy? That eyeball just like moving around so quick. There we go. That's the money shot.
Nice.
Too much there. Oh yeah, when we're done, Morgan, you got to see this shot.
Okay, yeah.
It looks so cool.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna flip it for the gram, okay?
Yeah.
This is Mint. Don't get close to him because he's on fire tonight.
What do you mean?
He is on fire.
No, she's missing. I don't understand why.
Oh my gosh. You are doing so good.
Yeah.
This is Boiga cyanea. So it's the second Boiga of the night and another lifer. Oh, they got the light eyes here, huh? Oh, that's cool. This is snake number 7. 7, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I think species 5 of the night. Oh, this is something I really wanted to see. Morgan, do you want to get it in situ or should we take it down?
Up to you. You can do everything what you want.
Yeah, I'll get it in situ.
Okay. That is a sick Boiga.
Hook.
Okay.
Snakes over there.
Did I say he's on fire or what? You got trapeze eye, which a lot harder.
Grab on the half of body outside. Yeah.
Oh.
Carry it. It's okay. Use the hook. Yes.
Got it.
So be careful with the tail. Be careful with the tail. Because they wrap the tail with the branch and sometimes it can damage.
Okay, perfect. Man, we've been just catching snakes and lizards dropping from trees all day. Yeah! Nice. Not my lifer, but another Boiga. Super excited for this one. It looks exactly to me like the ones in Borneo.
Give you the light.
That
Okay.
gold color there looks, I've never seen gold that much in nature ever. Yeah, let me turn out the light on this phone. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh. These are gorgeous, gorgeous snakes. Yeah. The head's on this ear.
Yeah, right over here. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do this. It's finally night. The weather's terrible. The sun has not shone in days. It's not good snake weather, but the way I look at it is I've never been to Khao Sok, so this is the best weather I've ever had in Khao Sok, so let's get after it. Finally got a snake. And let's see what it is. It's a nature scene snake, but one of the good ones, Rhabdophis. And this is Siamensis. I just learned a couple days ago that the Nigrostinctus can also have a red neck as juveniles and subadults, but I think this is Siamensis. We'll get a good look at it. This is a snake you do not want to get bitten by if it is Siamensis, which it looks like to me. They're usually pretty chill. This is a good snake. I constantly talk about how I do not like nature scene snakes, but this is one of the good ones for sure. It is venomous snake, and some pretty serious bites have been recorded from the species. Look at that. It's a good looking snake. But here on the nuchal glands or neck glands, it also produces a toxin that it sequesters, I hate that word, that it gets from the toads that it eats. A lot of Rhabdophis are like that. Some of the Rhabdophis are not dangerous at all. And some of the ones that, flattening out a little bit, it's got like a little narrow cobra-like hood. But the species that do not eat toads, but eat the larvae of fireflies are also toxic, and it sequesters the toxins from those firefly larvae. So, two wildly different animals that it gets the toxins from, one being invertebrate. Look at the hood. It's hooding a little bit there. Now when people say, people always talk about, snake being venomous or poisonous, and I used to be one of those people as well. It doesn't matter. You know what people are asking. Oh, look at that hood. You know what people are asking when they're saying, is this snake poisonous? But with this snake, it's worth pointing out the difference because, what is going on there? Did that just come out of it? Or did I just not see that before? Anyway, this snake is venomous, meaning that it can bite you using venom glands with venom that it produces. Or it can poison you if you were to bite it on its neck where those poison glands are with the toxins that it sequesters from the toads. So it's two different ways that this snake could be toxic to you. Interestingly, a third nerdy little option is toxungenous, and that's simply where the animal does some sort of behavior other than biting or just being passive that it delivers the toxin. So a spitting cobra would be a great example. It's not biting you, it's not being passive, it's spitting the venom at you, and it's just so it could be anything where it sprays it or pushes it onto you. And I've heard these do some behaviors that could make them be considered toxingenous as well. So you can really nerd out on that if you want to. What I can't remember is if they actually move the poisonous part of the neck towards the attacker, or if they just exude the poison fast enough that it squirts a little bit. As interesting as I found it, I can't remember the mechanism for it being toxingenous, but very, very cool snakes. I'm happy to get it. These are some of the more toxic ones, Simensis, but the ones that really cause problems are like Tigrinus and stuff in Japan, and there's fatalities associated with those. Man, these bugs are killing me. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let this go and keep looking. I'm not feeling great after that food poisoning, but if you want to spread that hood, you go ahead. That's cool. This calls for a celebratory Coke Zero. Ever since I quit Celsius, I've become somewhat of a Coke addict. The freaking slow loris. Oh, that's cool. Look at those eyes. Strobe light eyes. And you keep hearing a commotion in the background. There's massive flying foxes in the area as well. It's a massive flying fox. It's the biggest one I've ever seen in my life. I had some issues with my last bike, so I have upgraded to a Lamborghini. I know, just living the dream, really. I've come back to this this abandoned dream hotel of mine. As cool as it looks on camera, it's even cooler in person. I can only imagine what it was like to stay here when it was up and running. Well, here's the bar. Maybe you just order from the bats. Coke Zero, please. Ah, thank you. This is where I saw the slow loris. This is where I saw the fruit bats. And here we have just a massive, a little bit of a drop off, and drops way down, probably 12 foot deep or so, I'd say. Pool that would have been just huge back in the day. I herped all this last night. To show you the type of terrain we're looking at, here's a good shot of the hotel. All this regrowth. You can see just up on the upper layers, it's just overgrown already. You can shoot a cool movie here. But it's really close to some good habitat as well. But tonight I'm meeting up with Mint again, my favorite guide. And we're gonna do some herping along the river. Targets will be reticulated pythons plus 2 lifers, Gonyosoma, and Boiga melanota, basic snakes. But I'm trying to knock out a lot of these basics in Thailand before I start going for the rare stuff. There's nothing wrong with getting the basics. Me and Mint are getting back after it. We've got a freaking canoe. So hopefully get lifer melanota and maybe red tail rats. We did it. We got my lifer melanota. And it's a nice size one too. Look at that. I could not be happier. And this is my first, you had to go at me there. This is my first black and yellow of the mangroves. I've got dendrophylla or dendrophilia, I can't remember which it is. I got that in Bali, but it was the black and white phase. In fact, I'll put a little clip of that black and white phase here. Those used to be the same subspecies. They got split. The subspecies melanota is now its own species. I'm holding the snake too. I don't like to hold the snake past the cloaca. I feel like that puts too much pressure on their tail. And this is a strong snake, so I'm gonna readjust it. There we go. And it seems with, watching people with these and working with them in captivity, they can be really chill depending on how you approach them. But just watch the visual of when it moves, of those spots. Of course, now you're not gonna move, which is fine. We'll get some great footage. But my guess is these bands really make just sort of like a dazzle effect when dealing with predators, because if you watch these things move, it really does dazzle your eyes. It's really cool to see. He bit out his own shadow there. Whoa. The funny thing is when I grabbed the black and white one in Bali, I immediately, the dendrophila, immediately dropped my flashlight on accident. And he's getting a little defensive, so we won't mess with him too much longer. And then I realized, wait a second, it's black and white. And then I felt that vertebral ridge on the back. And even though I knew it was Boiga, it reminded me of a crate. Very, very cool. All right. He's giving little head pats. Little cutie. We're gonna let him go. Let's see that dazzle pattern maybe now. Not really got, the camera's got it parallel with it. Let's see. Not really getting it, but you kind of see maybe how that'd be dazzling. Cool. And watching it swim away. Man, mint, always good, brother. Thank you, bro.
Putting.
Yeah. All right. I am so stoked to get this red-tailed green rat. This is my lifer. It's calmed down a bit. I don't know if there's still blood on my arm. This thing lit me up. Cool. Mint risked his life to get my lifer red-tailed rat. My first of the genus. Easy. It's already tagged me twice. It's been through the wars a little bit. You can look at that scar. I am so stoked to see this. Something you see in the pet trade, I believe. I don't keep at all, but pretty sure these are pretty common in the pet trade. Red-tailed green rat. And I'm going to Borneo in about a year from now. And they have this species, but there it's yellow with a gray tail. And how cool would it be to see both forms of this snake? Super cool. Mint is such a good guide. He got a sweet deal there though. He spotted and I paddled, which backfired on him because I lost the paddle when we got our first mangrove snake. But we ended up seeing 2 mangrove snakes, 2 Gonyasomas, and that Thais I let get away. Just didn't film everything because I had everything in a dry bag, so it's tough to get my phone out. But that was awesome. I was like just a natural high after that, just driving down the road. I'm gonna continue herping for a little bit. And if this calls for a stiff drink, you know me. This is hard to see. Fellow camouflage. Look at that. A turtle. I can't talk or have a flashlight in my mouth. There we go. What I was trying to say was I can't talk because the flashlight is in my mouth. So we got a very nice little soft shell here. They're just one of the few turtles I really like. Okay. Sorry. Enjoy your night. I don't know if you can hear me. Decent sized river toad. They get a lot bigger than this though. Here's one of these frogs with a ridiculous looking head. I saw this species or something similar, I think, in Borneo, and their head just makes no sense. Some sort of pigeon. All right, it is my last night here in Khao Sok. Tomorrow I head to Phuket and herp there. But I haven't seen any hots, any venomous snakes this whole trip, so maybe tonight is the night. I don't want to show too much because it's dead on the road, but that's a freaking cobra. Freaking monocle cobra. I've been driving these roads during the day just to see if I get lucky. And that wasn't here 30 minutes ago. Okay, way up in the bamboo, I've got what I think is a Hatula, a vine snake, but I don't know which one. And that's so far up in the bamboo, there's just no way. Well, I think that vine snake was the last snake of the night, and I think that is it for Khao Sok. Tomorrow I head to Phuket, and hopefully have another video coming out of there.